Welcome to another episode of Victor and the Giant Fox Music Review Podcast. Things recording now, so it doesn't happen like last week.
Oh man, last week was rough.
So this week we are looking at Parkway Drive's newest album, Darker Still. All right, so on this podcast, when I remember to explain what this podcast is, which is once every month or so, when I remember it at the beginning, what we do is we review recent releases in the heavy music world. We hopefully introduce you to a new band or at least a new album you didn't know about. If you like what you are about to see and hear and all that, we'd appreciate a like, subscription, comment, all that. If you're audio only, rate and review us wherever you can,
like last week,
or share. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last week's was all audio. We put it on YouTube, but there was not much video to watch because we forgot to hit record. Or something, or the video board. I don't know. I probably just
blame it
forgot
on the
to hit
video board.
button. Yeah. Well, whatever.
We need a guy that's not here, that doesn't exist, that we could just blame everything on.
Yeah. We're going to call him non-misogynist Mike.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll be that guy.
anyways, so that's what you can do to help us if you like this. If not, just comment below and tell us how bad we did.
Yeah,
please. We can take it. We're adults.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
We're millennials. I mean,
yeah.
That's all we're.
So, Victor, why don't you explain to us what the difference between genital and oral warts, what the difference is?
Genital and oral?
Yeah, warts. Yeah.
Well, depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you, bro.
If you ask me, ain't no difference.
ain't no difference. That's right.
If you get them on your mouth, you know where you been.
Forget it. Go to the breakdown. Go to the breakdown. Here we are. We're getting into Parkway Drive's, the breakdown of Parkway Drive's Darker Still. I'll be honest. This album peaked for me at song 2. If I'm being honest. Like Napalm. I'll be honest, going into this, when we picked this album, I assumed, because I haven't listened to this band much at all, actually at all. I've heard maybe 1 or 2 songs over the years, but they've been around since 2003.
Yeah, they've been around, man.
And, they get mentioned a lot in like, metal, metalcore conversations and stuff.
The bros love it.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that that's the direction they went.
I didn't either,
and,
honestly.
Yeah, so we listened to them, so we picked the album, and boy,
did it
not what I was expecting. There's metal stuff in there. I'm not saying that they're not metal. Well, let's get into it.
Yeah.
The first 2 or 3 tracks. Heavy could go, the album could go in that metalcore direction. I did like the song Like Napalm. I know you're not going to like me saying this, Mike, but there were a couple songs in here that reminded me of The Showdown.
Ooh. No, I hear that.
Heard it? Okay.
Yeah. There was a couple where I was like, that was cool.
Yeah, it was like they had that like the southern thrash sound.
Okay. There was a little bit of southern
had.
metal in there,
Yeah.
Or southern. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I think we all know what sound we're talking about.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get to it. Hold on. There we go.
But then Glitch came on, and I wasn't there for it at that point. The lyrics on the whole album.
Yeah.
As somebody who does writing, I'm not gonna insult it. I just didn't connect with it. Okay. I'm not gonna say it was bad inherently, because I'm sure there are plenty of people.
Very gentlemanly of you, Ted.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people that like this speaks to and all that. I mean, they have a huge fan base, so it's not like
the masses love these guys.
Yeah. But I did not connect with their lyrics. So I noticed it here, but pretty much in the whole album.
I'll say it.
I know you will, but that's what I'm trying to. And then 4 I thought was like what is it called?
The Greatest
Fear.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is gonna sound bad, but we're a real small podcast and they're a real big band, so I don't feel like I'm punching down here. It was like Walmart brand Metallica.
Woo.
Is what it sounded like to me.
Woo. Ouch, dude. Really?
Okay.
You gotta go there, bro? That's messed up.
I mean, do you find a better way to describe that song?
But wait, like old Metallica or like old Metallica?
Yes.
'Cause there's a difference.
Yeah. It wasn't Enter Sandman era.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
probably after that.
All right.
I don't know. I'm not super well versed in Metallica, but just their general sound.
Yeah.
I guess probably late 90s, early 2000s is maybe what I would compare it to. I don't know. Title track, Darker Still. Slow start. I appreciate the build, but it's been done, and it didn't do it in a way that impressed me that much. I appreciate the effort in that slow build and the payoff, but I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not anything special on its own.
I will give them this.
Yes, sir.
They had some moments, and actually in a lot of songs, actually. I wasn't paying attention to which songs they were, but they had some moments where they had like cool dropouts, or like it would go into a really cool groove of like a breakdown, or they had some decent breakdowns. They had some cool music. I'll give them that.
Like you're talking about like the instrumentation. Yeah, for sure. This one had I think I skipped over like Napalm had a good solo. I wish it was a little longer, but it had a good guitar solo in it. Darker Still had a good guitar solo. Imperial Heretic was another one that sounded more like the Showdown to me.
Okay.
Not the way that their sound, like I feel like there was a second reality where the Showdown took two paths. The one we're in, they went the way they did. In this alternate one, Parkway Drive is in these couple songs I've mentioned. That's where their sound could have gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of, you know what? They almost could go that way. I feel like Showdown.
That much, huh?
If they started like that rap rock thing,
yeah,
I feel like they could, because they do have that like kind of Avenged Sevenfold kind of twang type to them, So I don't know. I feel like they could do that. Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah. If a God can bleed, is this the one? Yeah. So to me, and the only reason I took note of this is because I don't think that was the intention. But to me, the vocals came off as funny, like
cheesy,
as if it was a joke.
Man.
I didn't want to call it cheesy.
To me, it was cringe.
Personally, but it made me laugh, and I don't think it was supposed to.
This is the one. This is the one that made me laugh. Like I actually laughed. Yeah. I was like, I don't think I've ever laughed during an album before like that, but it actually made me laugh. Yeah, I was just like, huh, interesting.
Yeah, I usually like a creepy track or two in a metal album, but this was just too. It just didn't have it for me. It didn't speak to me. Soul Bleach. I mean, I don't even know what to do with that. I mean, the title, the song fit the title.
Yeah. Come on now. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest, man.
Yeah.
There you go. Be proud.
Yeah.
The vocals, the lyrics hit me as cliche and generic. It didn't feel like it came from a place of
the bosom
passion. It felt like it just came from like kind of phoning it in on this one lyrically. Definitely didn't connect with it. I won't say he didn't do his job writing lyrics. This was so far away from anything I look for in lyrics. Stranger.
I don't even remember
There you
this
go,
song.
bro.
man.
There you
That was a little 50-second. I don't won't say filler
Oh,
track.
is this what it was?
But it
Okay.
wasn't
All right.
instrumental.
That's why
'cause
I
there
don't
was
remember.
vocals. Yeah, it was a Land of the Lost.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it wasn't. It didn't hit me in any special way. From the Heart of the Darkness. Good intro. A little bit more of that like Southern Showdown vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying Showdown because that's the band that I'm most familiar with this style.
5 Finger Death Punch.
Okay, I haven't listened to a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm just saying. So the Showdown is who I know, who
Gotcha.
I've listened to a lot. I'm sure I know they're not the only band out there, so don't. They can get mad at me in the comments. Go ahead, I don't care.
Yeah. Come on. There you go. Yeah.
But
say what
let
you
let
want
them
to say.
have it, people.
Say what you
Yeah.
want to say, man.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
didn't get into the album as a whole. You know,
Yeah.
Victor, what do you think?
Dude, it
Oops, that's Mike.
sucked, man. Sucked. It sucked. I don't know. Listen,
Tell us.
so this isn't anything bad. Like I just was reflecting on. There's bands that are metal musicians bands. Like you know how they say like there's a comedian. There's a there's a actors act. You know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like this is so far from. Like this is metal music. Specifically, and I said this
Yeah.
before the show, and I don't know how else to describe it.
No,
but
it's perfect.
this is metal music for writers of WB shows that want to have an evil character, and this is the music that person likes. Like
Like they would listen to.
yeah, like the kid that's gonna shoot up the school. Like this is the music that he listens to in that show.
So
Yeah.
angsty, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this like the bad devil worshiper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so watered down.
Yeah.
Cheesy, man. It was so cringy to me.
Mm.
I'm sorry. It was cringy.
Well, you can say
Yeah.
what you want, man.
Yeah. Keep going.
Say it, dude. Say it.
Keep going, man.
Dude, it was terrible, man. How can you listen to this? Tell please. Please.
I love it, man.
I don't get it. Like I don't get it at all. Like if you really like this, like okay, a while back ago, like maybe 5 years ago, there was a metal guitar cover. Like he was really great guitarist. I think his name is Buckeye something. Covers metal bands with his guitar and everything. He covered one of these Parkway Drive songs. It was really cool. It
Yeah.
was a really cool song. They, I don't remember what it was. It was a while back ago. So if these guys sounded that way and now they sound like this, like that's insane. I don't know. I mean, we've seen bands do that.
Yeah.
Where they'll
Progressively get worse.
they'll
Change.
take their
They'll change
path.
your sound.
Yeah, they'll just
Nice, Titus. That's
Yeah.
a nice way to say it.
they'll devolve. They were human and now they're
Something else. Dang.
One instance that comes to mind because we are from the same city, so I feel like it's okay for us to continue this just trashing this one band. That's the word alive.
Yes.
We reviewed Monomania, and in preparation for that one, that was like our fourth one
Something
when we
like
were
that.
still
Yeah,
audio
yeah.
only. And I went back and listened to their old stuff, and it was like sick. It was metalcore,
Yeah.
good stuff.
I remember.
Okay.
And then we got
Yeah.
to Monomania, and it was not.
Yeah.
And we've been dragging
Yeah.
them through the mud ever since.
Yeah. Again,
man.
though, I still feel like we're punching way up on that one, so I don't feel like anybody's gonna get too upset.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's music for people that don't really need to think about it maybe that much, It's
Yeah.
like put something on that makes me feel whatever, angry or something. And I was thinking, if I was a teenager and I was listening to this, would I like it?
Mhm.
The answer is no, man. Heck
Dang,
no.
dang.
Like I have music that I've listened to since my teenagers that I still like.
Yeah, same,
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
It's still good,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Dude, there's no, even if I was 16 and you showed me this album, I would make fun of
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would make fun of you.
You would think it was trash.
I would think it was garbage.
Yeah. I know, I'm right there with you, man. I think it was cheesy and cringy with the lyrics.
Mhm.
And then the music, there was decent parts in the music where I was like, okay, that was cool that they did that. But then it was followed by such a downslope, just with everything, quality, music, the lyrics, the way he screams. I don't know. Everything was just kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
man.
just jock rock or bro metal, however you want to say that. It's just, I don't know.
Mhm.
Left a bad taste in my mouth. It was so bad
Uh-oh.
that after the last song,
My dog killed himself when I was listening to it.
He grew thumbs.
he grew thumbs and
He
just
jabbed his own ears. Sorry, Mike, what were you going to say?
No, man, that's about it. That
yeah.
trumps what I was gonna say. No, I was listening to From the Heart of the Darkness. From the Heart of the Darkness. There is another though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so I was listening to it. The next song plays, and I'm just like, man, this is freaking good. Okay, so a good metal song. Nice. I look down and it's August Burns Red.
Yeah. Yep. Been there. Yeah.
I was like, man, it's
You
so-
thought they got really good?
dude, freaking night and day, man. I was like, oh, geez, the difference between the two, it was metal versus not so metal at all. Like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
metal for metal consumers.
Yeah.
It was metal for people that,
dabble.
Yeah.
or they just went to a metal show
Yeah.
to jump in the mosh pit and have fun.
Right.
I could see that maybe if you're like drunk,
Yeah.
you don't care who's there, who's
Right,
playing, whatever.
right.
You're just flailing and doing all the stupid stuff. And I would be the security guard, like, why did I take this job?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Because you got to hold your fists out, or they'll just plow right into you.
Right,
That's
right.
just what you do as a security guard
Yeah.
at those things.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. It feels like metal for people who are like, wouldn't it be crazy? Like, wouldn't it be crazy? Like if we went to a metal show right now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
The like in there is exactly right. Like,
yeah.
if we just, yeah.
We went to a metal show. Oh my god. The people that like this music are thoroughly great at annoying me.
Dang.
You know, they say like look into a puppy's eyes and think about something really sad, like it happened to that day. I think George Carlin had that joke. It happened, and it's like so true. Think about the person that's annoyed you the most, and think of them as fans of this, and it fits.
Dude. Oh, I love it.
That's funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was trying
Oh.
to find the right way to describe it accurately. It's like
Mhm.
it's metal for people who like a very specific side of like Linkin Park sound
Mm.
mixed with like the Showdown or maybe Maylene and the Sons of
Dude.
Disaster a little bit. And because they got into that like rappy thing, but not the kind that like blends in with metal
This,
that I can go for. I don't know. It's more of that jockish.
in
like,
my opinion,
drinking.
this is like people whose favorite movie is Never Back Down.
This is like
The
Limp
UFC.
Bizkit.
That's apt.
It's like
Limp Bizkit. There we go.
No,
Yes.
if Limp Bizkit sucked.
I feel like you could have stopped at Limp Bizkit. That would have been fine.
Dude.
It's like metal Limp Bizkit.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I think we've made it abundantly clear how we feel about this.
Oh man, I'm giving this a
Mike.
10.
Mike, I mean, it's a little different from
What's-
Under Oath, but no, what do you give it, Mike?
Oh, what do I give it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or I can start. I can start.
How do
if
you
want.
rate something like this? You know, if it's a pile, of trash, how? I can't rate it as high as like, okay, I'll give it a 2.
2?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it, man.
No.
I really couldn't.
Yeah.
Nothing about it. There was absolutely nothing in this album that made me want to go, man, I want to listen to that again.
Right.
I want to go back to that moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Victor, what do you think? Or what do you give it? I mean,
Oh man. I give it a 1, dude. I think
Woo!
that's as. I don't think a 0 is possible.
Mm.
Just because the 0 is just not trying. I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 0 would have to be like
I didn't listen
god
to it.
awful.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right, 1.
Yeah.
1 works.
Yeah.
I think a 0 would be like if like but not like the Who, but not like the metal ones.
Uh-huh.
Like if they got like an incredibly harsh like case of bronchitis and still insisted on recording, but all their instruments were out of tune.
Oh,
Oh yeah, dude.
dang.
And they
That
were on
sounds awesome.
mushrooms. And they were on
Yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah.
That's a 0.
And
That's
then
a
they
0.
all started doing their hair like the early 2000s emo kids.
Yeah, the little
Yes.
devil's lock or
yeah,
whatever they
just
call
right
it.
in the
Yeah.
middle. All of them.
All
just
of them.
all had the same hair.
Yeah.
Remember when Attack Came out? And
Yeah.
that was their look?
Yeah.
They all had the same hair.
Right. Well, that wasn't
I
just
like-
them though. That was
everybody, dude.
that
Yeah,
was-
no, they were
yeah.
like pioneers of that look.
I don't even know if they were though, man. I think
Under
that's
Oath
just
and those,
Under Oath.
you know, those
and-
guys were-
Yeah.
you know. But anyway. Yeah. Scene kids.
Yeah, it's like heroin chic or whatever you want to call. I don't know what you call that style, but yeah, that was awful. And anyways, I gave it a 2.
Okay.
Dang, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty low score for you, Titus.
I wrote down something different, but I was just trying to not be mean, but it's a 2.
Ride the line, man.
I won't give it a 1 because I did like the song Like Napalm. I did like the second track. I couldn't give it a 1. It's a 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
man.
So with that, let's go on to our next segment. What else have they done? So first of all, they've only had 2 members leave the band.
Wow.
They have 5 members and only 2 ex-members.
Jeez, gotta give
and
him that at least.
It's
That's nice.
bassists.
That's
It's just bassists leaving the band. So I don't know. Maybe the
Darn
bassists.
bassists.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, their original one left in
Couldn't
2004, and then they had another guy named, this is so Australian, Sean Cashy Cash. His nickname is Cashy. He was bassist for 2 or 3 years, and then their current
Creative as their lyrics.
Gia Pye O'Connor joined in 2006, and he's been with them ever since. Everybody else have been in the band since 2003.
that was such a personal shot.
Winston McCall is on lead vocals. Jeff Ling, lead guitar. Luke Pig Kilpatrick,
Okay.
rhythm guitar. Ben Gaz Gordon, drums. And then again, Gia Pye O'Connor on bass.
They all have nicknames. Why do they have nicknames?
Only 3 of them do.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
actually, all 3, the two former bassists have them too.
Maybe that's why they
Brett
left.
Lag Veersteeg and Sean Cashy Cash. Anyways, so their first album, let's see if it's not listing EPs. No, their first album was Killing with a Smile in 2005, Horizons in 2007, Deep Blue in 2010, Atlas in 2012, Ire in 2015, Reverence in 2018, and then Darker Still in 2022.
Dang.
So with that, let's go on to our next segment, trivia. All right, so the best piece of trivia I could find on them was I'm sure there's more out there. They've been around for 20 years, but Parkway Drive, their name is named after a street, which it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
But it was the street that their home rehearsal space and like home venue was located at.
That's
It's
pretty
Parkway
cool.
Nice.
Drive. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's where they got their name.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
With that, let's go on to our final segment, Giant Fox Takes. All right, Mike, this one's for you.
Oh.
Would you rather
All right.
fight 10 duck-sized horses or 100 blind kids? Victor, you're next. I got you next.
Wait, what was the first one? The 100 blind kids kind of threw me off.
10
Blind kids. Black kids?
That's what
I
he
said
He
blind,
said
dude.
blind. He said blind.
Come on, man. I'll lose that fight. We know
10
that.
yeah. 10 duck-sized horses, or 100 blind. We'll say 10-year-olds.
10 duck-sized horses?
Yeah.
I mean, they still got to kick the same because, that would suck. Just all kicking your shins.
Yeah.
Wait, could the horses
Ducks
fly?
get pretty big.
No, they're horses.
Okay, so they're actually
But they're
just
the size
okay.
of ducks. How are you not getting this?
No, I got you. I pictured them with wings and they were flying up and they were kicking me in the face, and I was
Those are
like,
Pegasi,
no,
Michael.
that's true. He's not wrong. He's
Pegasi.
right.
Wow.
Pegasi, dude. Pegasi.
Dang.
I'll take the blind kids for 500, Titus.
All right. I wasn't going to
10 of
offer you
them?
any
10 of
money,
them?
but 100 of them.
That's 100,
Oh,
dude.
100?
10 horses.
I'm gonna it man that, dude. I'm just gonna, you know.
I know, because in your mind that's going to be epic, but in reality it's just going to be you just like punching kid after kid, just in a line. They have no idea what's going on. They don't know why they're being attacked.
This is so terrible. Oh god! But do you remember that video of the guy that's just slapping everyone that walks up to him?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah. Except they're going to be confused and blind.
Yeah, that makes me such a terrible
Jeez.
person.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh god.
All right, Victor. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck
Oh come on.
or we'll say 50 roided out toddlers?
Oh my god.
Jeez. So, ducks are freaking aggressive.
They're
Yeah.
terrifying, dude.
And a horse-sized duck is
We're talking Clydesdale horse too, not some like half pony.
beefy duck.
Yeah.
Man, that
Nah,
thing's
it's
gonna
just-
take its flappers and
That
just
sounds really adorable, and I can't imagine what that's like. This is a quack, dude. That would
It's gonna
sound
be
so
one
awesome.
metal
That'd be
quack,
metal,
dude.
yeah.
Dude. So
Just like rumbling. Yeah.
And
The
it can
slap
fly,
of the,
dude.
Of the feet.
Yeah, it's gonna
Ah.
tip tap. Like, it's coming after you, man.
Just the terror of this.
I just imagine that thing taking flight. Like, man, it's just,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and it
cars
can
flying.
swim.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing is land, sea, and sky.
Dude,
Yeah.
triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's dangerous. But
Yeah.
toddlers, some roided out toddlers,
Yeah.
they don't know their own strength.
Dude,
Normal
toddlers-
kids don't know their own strength.
Oh my gosh. They
you-
already have like
Yeah.
ninja grip, dude. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Imagine
they
just
grab.
grabbing,
Titus knows.
Yeah.
dude.
You still
I
got
do.
bald spots on
Yeah.
that beard.
Yeah.
Imagine one just grabs your leg, dude. Dude, just like, and it's
Have
like
you seen the movie Boss Baby?
Boss Baby.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So
it get
there's
more-
that one toddler that's like
super.
yeah, super like big. Yeah.
Jack.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
awesome.
about. I mean, I guess that's a baby in that movie, but yeah, I'm talking about 50 roided out 3-year-olds
Oh,
or one duck-sized horse. No, horse-sized duck. Said it backwards.
I'm gonna peer pressure you into this one, man.
Horse-sized duck, dude.
You gotta take the duck,
Yeah.
man. You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
take that duck.
Yeah.
Cause what if you?
I ain't trying to kill no babies.
Yeah.
What?
What if? But what if they were deaf? Would that help?
The baby?
Yeah.
100%. That changes everything.
Oh wait, they can't communicate with each other. Toddlers.
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
man, of course they're all discombobulated, man. Look at them. They just kick one and then they all just kind of
Dominoes. Just toddler dominoes. Yeah.
Grab him by the leg and just go crazy.
Oh man. See now, what if you tame this horse-sized duck? Now you got this freaking
That's
fuzzy
true.
dragon.
That's true.
You got a
They,
fuzzy
all,
dragon.
they love bread, dude. Don't matter how big they are, right?
Exactly.
They
You're
love that bread.
you're taking out Wonder Bread factories
Man.
across the world.
You just you always need to have a baguette on you at all times.
Yeah, a giant bag.
Hey, what's that for? This is for my duck.
Yeah.
This is for my ride.
Gets cranky.
Catches it and takes off.
Dude, we gotta make this a thing.
That's
Game
like
of Thrones, bro. But
there
with
you
a
go.
duck.
No. I'm picturing like Rain of Fire with Matthew McConaughey, where he like jumps at it with the axe, and then it's just this big duck beat. Boom, gets him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so good.
So
you
you're
ever
sticking
seen
with
how
that?
they
You
eat
taking
bread
out?
though? That's terrifying. Imagine a giant
Just like so
duck
fat.
eating that bread.
How they shake their neck?
Yeah. So you're sticking with that, though? You're sticking
Yeah,
with
man.
All
I
right.
freaking love that idea.
Yeah, very cool.
Unless
very cool.
the children are deaf. Then it's fair game.
Then, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take out the imperfects, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Freaking A, man.
All right, that was Giant Fox Takes. All right, we're getting out of here now before we talk about any other atrocities. Again, if you liked what you heard, if you're listening on audio, we'd appreciate if you would rate, review, share with your friends on YouTube. We'd love it if you would like, subscribe, comment, let us know what terrible people we are in the comments, or if you're also a terrible person, agree with us on there. Parkway Drive, if you think we're wrong and you enjoyed this album, great. If you've never heard it, go check it out, stream it. Support the band if you do like it. Buy an album or something from them. Buy a physical copy or something, some sort of merch that gets them a little more money than if you just stream their stuff. But do what's right for you. And with that, let's just get out of here.
let's
All
do it,
right,
man.
man.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Good time.
Ride that music home.
Outro.